All right, Gemini, Gemini rising, those with their moons in Gemini. Welcome to November. It's Scorpio season. And here we have a lot of stuff highlighted in your sixth house, just of your day to day routines, right? And now it can also be about your pets a little bit, but also a lot about your health and mental health as well, Gemini. So we'll be focusing a little bit on that today. All right, if you're new to my channel, thanks for joining me today. I'm Trina, your intuitive guide with a chakra vibe, helping you navigate life's energy. And thanks for visiting me on the replay as well. I really appreciate you. Okay, put a like, subscribe, all those kind of things for me, and help me support me so that I can bring these videos to you, Gemini. Now, the sixth house, Scorpio season lasts from October 22nd to November 21st. I would get a journal or a piece of paper and pen to write down some dates that I'll be giving you, okay, Gemini? So, October 22nd to November 21st. This is what we're really focusing on in Scorpio season. Very transformative time for everyone. But for you, it's really activating transformation in your sixth house, your health, and your day to day routines. So, first of all, we get this full moon. Write this down. Full moon, November 5th in Taurus. It likes being there. This is good for you. And this is in your 12th house. So the full moon is highlighting you need a little bit of a rest. You've been busy. You've been maybe stressed out. Okay. And so the full moon, November 5th, that week is a time for you to rest, rejuvenate, recharge, get back into your spiritual self, do a retreat, go on a retreat, or host a retreat if you're a soulpreneur like me, for example. But in any case, it's a really rest, relaxation time for you, Gemini. Okay. And then on the new moon, new beginnings, new starts. That's on November 20th. New moon, new beginning, restart. And this is in Scorpio. And this is in your sixth house of the health. So you're really going to feel on November 20th something new, maybe some new information or a new beginning in your health itself. Maybe it's time for a new health routine. Maybe it's time for a new pet because the sixth house can hold pets. It could be a pet thing going on, a new pet maybe, or something new with your pet, something activated there. But in general, it's about making the systems cleaner, easier, more efficient, and happier for you in your day-to-day life. Okay, that's very important here, and a lot to do with your mental health in November. I really want you to focus on relaxation, maybe some hypnotherapy, maybe listening to binaural beats at night, Gemini. Things like that to reprogram the CPU, the brain, and to atone it or align it to a more success, right? Success, optimism, positivity, and trusting the universe that everything is going to be okay. All right. Now, I like to look at what Mercury is doing for you, Gemini, because Mercury is your ruling planet. You Geminis are very smart, intelligent, but you have a lot going on in the mind. And that's what Mercury does. It's of the mind, it's of the talking. It's all in the head a lot here. And you've been enjoying a lot of times and thoughts about your business and about your kids lately. Okay, you have been doing that as Mercury's been in Libra, and it will stay in Libra until November 18th when it changes. You've been enjoying your kids, you've been enjoying your business, you've been enjoying some hobbies, you've been enjoying some fun, which has been great for you. And then there's going to be a little bit of a shift when Mercury moves into deep transformative Scorpio, the layers of the onion, right? Unveiling the layers of the onion on November 18th. Write this down. Mercury in Scorpio, November 18th. This is when things really shift into your health, your day to day system, and looking at where can I be better? Where can I improve my health? Where can I improve the systems of life, my daily routine? Do I have to drive this way? Do I have to do this way? Like it's improving the systems, Gemini, in some kind of way, but there's a lot of attention on your health as well. Okay, so I'm gonna say for you, Gemini, throughout Scorpio season, October 22nd to November 21st, it is a lot about your health and the systems, and your body is a system. But it could be other kinds of systems too. Like it could be even like your CRM or the systems you use at work. But how can we make things more efficient? What's that thing? KISS. Keep it simple, stupid, right? How do we simplify? That's a big thing for you, Gemini, here in Scorpio season. Now, what else could I tell you? There's some luck with Jupiter and Cancer for everybody. It likes being there. And I want to focus for you. That's in your second house of money. It could be about creating different sources of income, passive income streams, but it's also about really looking at yourself, Gemini, where and loving yourself. The second house is about loving yourself, valuing yourself. The more you value yourself, the more others value you too. And so if you don't value yourself, you want to work on that in November. You want to do mirror work. You want to talk to your eyes in the mirror and say, hey, you guys, I haven't been around very good for you, but I am here for you now. I am your leader. You're talking to your trillions and trillions of cells that are doing stuff in your body, and they're going to receive that energy. Oh, our leader is back. Our leader is back. Our Gemini leader is back. That's going to really help too. You want to really increase the value, because if you feel like you're a shitty person or whatever, shitty this, shitty that, then other people will think that too, because it's just a generation. You're putting that out there. So what you want to put out there is, I'm worth it. I'm awesome. But it starts with doing it on yourself, with yourself, getting to know yourself, and nurturing yourself, and high vibing yourself in some way in that second house. Jupiter in Cancer wants you to expand your value and expand the way you think about yourself. That's going to bring in more abundance, better health, better systems, better everything. But it starts with you, Gemini, and realize you're worth it. You are, God doesn't create poopy things. He creates Picassos. You are a Picasso. You are an amazing Van Gogh painting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to work on the value of yourself right now, Gemini. And that's going to bring in better health, better systems in life, better everything. It's going to flow, right? That abundance and flow. Okay, Gemini, let's pull some cards for you now from our cards, the Power of Eight Lenormand and the Power of Eight Chakra Oracle as well. Okay, so let's do that. Both available on my website, by the way, www.themoontree.org. And it looks like the Canada Post strike, I don't know, in Peace River, they're doing mail now. So I'm back. We're going to do some more deliveries now that they're back. All right. So, Gemini, let's see for you in November what kind of message Spirit has for you through the Lenormand cards, the Power card, the bear paw, the power. Look at that. Isn't that funny? Interesting. The bear having the power, feeling like you are powerful and valuable, and I got the power. Listen to that song. I got the power. Get hyped up about it, right? You're valuable, Gemini. And this card will help you with that. This can also be because we talked about for you, Gemini, the second house that Jupiter and Cancer was bringing for you some good vibes with money. But the second house is also about what are you putting in your mouth too. When you nurture your body and you increase the vibration, it can bring you more money too. So using food as fuel and having a variety of foods in your diet that are healthy, doing more home cooked meals, less from a box, choosing live foods can be very helpful for you at this time, well, at any time really, Gemini, but especially because you're in the sixth house of health and systems, work in the system, being more efficient. You want to use food as fuel. This can also be, it's time to strength train. Now, if you don't have weights at home, you do push-ups, you use your body, you use the wall, do wall exercises, your weight as the exercise, right? And looking at that, it could be Pilates could be very good for you as well, but it's something to do with building the muscle, especially if you're after 40 like me. I'm 47, right? We need to work on the muscle training, and that's what the bear card in Lenormand can mean as well. So it's food is fuel, muscle training, strength training, right? And this is good for that sixth house of health for you in November. All right. Now let's pull a card from the Power of Eight Chakra Oracle. All right. The pink ones. A little chakra vibe for you, Gemini, in November. Let's see. Let's see. Oops, I dropped it. I trust myself, right? I trust myself. Can't make this shit up, right? Full moon too, and I told you, Gemini, that full moon is exalted. The full moon in Taurus, the full moon, the moon loves being in Taurus. It's an exalted position. It's a good position for everybody. And remember, Gemini, that's in your 12th house of the spiritual, the retreat, the rest, and getting more in tune with your inner child, your spiritual self, your higher self, connection. Okay, Gemini, I trust myself. Very good card indeed for you at this time. And before we go, I'd like to pull one more card from Tarot of the Enchanted Soul by Yasmin Westwood. Love this deck so much. I do. And this is for some tarot vibes, okay? So let's pull some let's pull a card for you, Gemini, in November for this, the Queen of Cups. This is what you need to embody here in November. Queen of Cups, Queen of Love, Queen of Emotion, getting together with your real true emotions here in connection, spiritual emotion, inner child, the higher self stuff, that spiritual stuff, right? Queen of Cups. Read it later, but I'll tell you, this is the kind heart. Loving yourself, we talked about a lot, Gemini, right? When you value yourself, other people value you. That whole thing, talking to yourself in the mirror work. This is being intuitive and spiritual, very 12th house, which is in your full moon, November 5th, being very spiritual. Queen of Cups, very intuitive, healing, counseling, it could be hormones too. I mean, your hormones could be doing things like my hormones are doing. I'm 47 years old, going through perimenopause, starting to have weird periods and starting to do this. And like, there's all sorts of stuff happening, but it's emotional. And we want to just sort of nurture that. We want to acknowledge that and validate that. And it's okay. It doesn't have to be yes, no, this or that, or answers. It's just validation of that stuff, right? And so study the Queen of Cups tonight, Gemini, and that is going to help you for November during Scorpio season, which is also a water sign. This is a water card. Queen of Cups is a water element, very intuitive, very emotional, and we it's Gemini. I know that you're a lot busy person, and you may be more of the thinker and the more of like up here, but we're asking you to go deep with Scorpio season. We're asking you, Gemini, to go deep within the Queen of Cups, for example, which is your deeper emotions that you have in here, and connect with that and love it and acknowledge it. If all you do is just validate and do a little bit of mirror work, that's going to get you a long way here in November. All right. And if you'd like to dive deeper into your charts, your stars, and spirit, come see me at www.themoontree.org. I'm Trina, your intuitive guide with a chakra vibe, helping you navigate life's energies. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Gemini.